YouTube family. Original Grown B bringing you a splash gameplay, and hopefully I sound better than I did in my previous commentary because I am feeling actually much better. Finally getting my balance back while I'm walking. The only thing is every 10 steps or so, it just kind of feels a little bit off. So I do still try to stay close to like walls and rails and different things that I can grab on, because it's like just every once in a while, I'll kind of get off balance, and just to make sure I'm not falling or anything, I still stay close to walls and whatnot, and different things that I can grab onto. But for the most part, I'm walking pretty well. I took my bandages off because they were getting to the point where, because they were wrapped so tightly around my head, they were getting to the point where they were actually more of a nuisance, more of an irritation, more painful than the actual soreness of the incision. So had to get those off as soon as possible. Doctor said I was able to take them off in 48 hours, so I think I ended up taking them off in like 45 or something weird like that, because it was just kind of really irritating my head. But now I'm feeling much better. So just wanted to give you all that information for those of you who are interested in my condition. But I obviously have something that I definitely want to be talking about today. First of all, this gameplay was really slow. This gameplay was like almost 11 minutes long. I had to do a lot of trimming and cutting to make it interesting, because it was one of my good gameplays that I actually got on the new DLCs, and I really want to kind of cherish these because I'm gonna need a ton of DLC to try to upload in order to kind of catch up over the past week or so of missing being able to upload DLC content. But it was so slow because I don't know the maps yet. And since I don't know the maps, I can't really be the pace changer. I can't rush as heavily as I'd normally like to. So I got to pretty much go straight off of skill and straight off of just instinct, as opposed to being able to strategize my approach to different situations. And I know it doesn't seem like I strategize, it seems like I just pretty much rush, but that's not true. I really do have a method to the madness that sometimes you'll see in my gameplays, but I can't really use that when I don't know the map. So some of these early gameplays of me uploading DLC, some of these good matches are probably going to be a little bit slower. The gameplays may be a little bit longer. I'll do my best to try to trim them up, but that's one thing. But the main point that I wanted to get to today is there are so many different ways to reveal the enemy position in this game, when it comes to UAV, hater, when it comes to tracker, and even to an extent awareness gives away the enemy position quite well. I was getting killed by somebody all game a few weeks back, like for like 6 or 7 games straight, and I finally had to send them a message like, how the hell do you know where the hell I am no matter what? They ended up telling me that awareness was that particular thing that was letting them know exactly where I was. So anyway, one of the things that just frustrates me beyond compare, and I've been able to pretty much kind of come to terms with the fact that there are a lot of things that I don't necessarily like about the game. Different specialists, the knifing system. I mean, they're just a bunch of things that kind of bother me, that I don't feel like are breaking the game, but they are bothering me. And I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, these aren't going to get passed, they aren't going to get changed, let me just live with them. But one of the things that is just too much for me right now is what is it called? Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense is extremely annoying, and I don't want to use the word overpowered, but it's unbalanced as hell to me, because you're pretty much at the mercy of anybody who wears Sixth Sense, especially if you're any type of close quarter player. And I feel like it's important that every team have somebody who's going to kind of rush in and try to get kills up close, but you really can't do that when someone is wearing awareness. I mean, I know that what is it called? I wear it all the time on my main class. Hardwired I think reduces the effect of Sixth Sense, but it really just irritates me that for absolutely nothing, you don't have to get any kills, you don't have to really don't have to do anything. You just throw a perk on, and it literally tells you where the enemies are from a pretty far distance. The perk that I was just talking about that I completely forgot again, hardwired. It's supposed to reduce the effects, but I feel like one of these perks should take you completely off of this Sixth Sense person's thing, or just really maybe put a flash, something of that nature, onto their mini map, but not give any true direction, because I'm wearing hardwired and people are still turning around and knowing exactly where I'm coming from when I'm well outside the building and around the corner. And I just think it sucks that I can get a UAV and there's something in the game that completely takes them off of my UAV, but people can camp with Sixth Sense and there's nothing I can do about it.